Hey guys, welcome back to BAM Vaping Reviews. Today I have the 18650 Caravela Mech clone by EHPro. This comes courtesy of thebestshop.eu, based here in Ireland. One of Ireland's really leading vendors here, always stocking the newest and greatest vape gear out there. So a big thank you, a big shout out to those guys for making this possible. So for the Caravela today, we're going to dive down close, take it apart, talk about it, and then tell you what I think. Let's get to it, guys. Okay guys, so here is the EHPro box for the Caravela. You'll see their packaging is always usually spot on. There's your mech, some spares here, spring, and two of the 510 connectors. Underneath, a really nice microfiber bag. EHPro usually always throws them in. And then we have the mech itself. So we'll put that aside. Let me show you here. This is a really hefty, nice weight to it. This is the 18650 mode. They also sell them in the 18350. And with the length of this right here, you are not going to fit a kick into it. But it is a really nice, aesthetically pleasing device. Really polished stainless steel and brass mixed look here. They have finally stopped using the authentic logos and they have used their own there, but unfortunately they decided to throw these on the back of it, which sort of clash, unfortunately. But other than that, it looks really good. The brass top cap here has the 2 channels cut into it, and the bottom here, the spring is actually pretty nice. I'm impressed with it. It's a chunky throw. But it's really smooth, and actually if you were to stand this up with an atomizer on it unlocked, it does not fire the atomizer. So that's a good thing to note if you accidentally forget to unlock it here. So let's just go through here and I will show you the pieces here. So we have the top cap, nothing too fancy going on here. Unfortunately, this is not a floating pin. I have seen other atomizers out there, or sorry, Caravela mechs out there with the floating, but this one that I have here is not, unfortunately. And then we have the bottom cap here, which you will see the firing switch here. It's a pretty standard mechanism at this point. You have your button here, and then it fires up above that. There's really nothing to adjust down here. Just make sure this is tight so this button here, the switch here, does not back itself off from the device. There's really nothing. I could take it apart here, but it's pretty simple. If you've used like a Nemesis or something like that before, it's just a few different pieces here and the brass spring in there. Really nothing much to it here, okay? So then we're going to pop this back on. And we're going to check for some battery rattle. Got the Expromizer here. Pop that all the way down, and now you would have to adjust here with a screwdriver in case there's any rattle, but hopefully it fits nicely. All right, let's do a quick voltage test. Now, I know voltage drop tests with these tankometers are not 100% accurate. It really all comes down to the quality of the connections, the builds. Even the tankometer itself adds resistance to the circuit. So please take this with a grain of salt. Let's check the ohms. I think it's 1.2. 1.17, okay? And then we will check the charge of the battery. 4.16, and now we will pop the Expromizer on, and then we will subtract the number we get. 401, 4. So about a 0.14 that I've seen off camera here, and then this one here is showing 0.15, which is really nice considering there's a spring down there. And yeah, I think that The fact that there's not a floating spring here, which I would actually like to see, sorry about that, it does help with the voltage drop, but all of these threads, they are all plated extremely nice, which helps with the conductivity going on here. So I believe that is about it, guys. I think we will go back up top and tell you what I think on it. Okay, guys, so we dove down close with the Caravela here. What do I think about it? I think it's really nice. EHPro are a lot of the clone companies are moving more into the genuine side. Obviously, this is not a genuine, but they have decided to put their own logo on there to not steal the genuine logo, which is a big thumbs up in my opinion. The build quality on this thing is excellent. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be a fingerprint magnet because everything is so nicely polished, but not a big deal to me. Just take your old shirt here and there you go, fixed. All the connections work really well, obviously, because the voltage drop was pretty good. Again, grain of salt on the voltage drop, guys, but it seems to be hitting pretty hard. Now, let's go over some of the pros and cons I have written down here so I don't miss anything. Smooth threads, nice reverse locking, and the weight of it, even though this would be a bit heavy for me personally, the weight of it, like, it's good quality. You feel good quality right here. The chunky button doesn't fire when you don't want it to fire, even if you have it standing up unlocked, which is a big plus. I think you can get magnets for it, just like the Nemesis. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, I didn't get magnets with this kit, but I'm pretty sure they're out there. And yeah, let's talk about cons here. Only 18650. There is a 350 mode available. Definitely not going to fit a kick in this. The screw on the 510, I thought this was floating, but it's really not because there's no adjustments at the bottom and the only adjustment you have up top. Well, you could adjust the bottom. No, you couldn't because the Delrin lip is above the brass firing connection. So make sure that connection is tight so it's not going to back out on you here. And yeah, your adjustments are going to be up on the top. I have seen, I believe, other newer floating versions out there, but this one is not. The one that I have here is definitely not. Might be a bit too heavy for some. The safety logo on there, it clashes. It really shouldn't be there. I don't know if that's mandated or somewhere, but I've never seen it anywhere else. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is a hard hitter. It looks really nice. They don't use the genuine logo. The 510 issue could be fixed. And that's about it for me, guys. This is the Caravela. If I didn't already tell you, you can get this from thebestshop.eu for €30, and I'm sure you can get them many other places. But thank you again. The guys at the Best Shop sent this one over for me, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching this video. If you like the Caravela, go out and get it. Please drop by thebestshop.eu. Check them out. Great products always coming in. And thank you again for watching. This is Bam Vaping, signing out.